It is very nice to greet you again. In today's video we will talk about the following. The art of using text messages to get your ex back. Text messages are one of the most powerful tools when you are trying to get your ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend back. But you have to use them correctly or you could end up losing your ex forever. This detailed guide will tell you how to use text messages correctly, but first. 1. Why use text messages to get your ex back? If you call your ex out of the blue, he or she will probably think that you want something from him or her. He will feel pressure to take the call and talk to you. If you email your ex, it will be impossible to have a conversation. He won't feel pressure to respond to you, and you won't have the opportunity to turn it into a conversation. A text message falls somewhere in between these two extremes. Your ex will be curious, but she won't be stressed or feel pressure to respond to you. This curiosity and lack of pressure makes her feel attracted to you again. But there is a problem. You can't just send him anything you can think of and expect a response. In fact, if you text your ex incorrectly or at the wrong time, you will most likely cause them to lose attraction, connection, and trust. Many people end up texting their ex out of desperation after a breakup, only to realize later that that's worse. 2. How to get your ex back quickly using text messages. The key to getting your ex back quickly via text is to not rely entirely on text messages. It is important that you understand that messages are just a tool and can work for or against you depending on how you use them, when you use them, and your intentions behind their use. If you feel desperation or neediness while texting your ex, it will push him away. But if enough time has passed, you feel safe, and you're honest in your approach, texting can work wonders. Text messages that are sent after spending enough time introspectively, working on personal growth, and with the desire to have a healthy relationship have a much better chance of getting your ex back. While text messages sent out of impulse, desperation, or the intention to manipulate your ex into coming back are probably not going to work and will make them feel less attracted to you. The idea that a magic text message can help you get your ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend back instantly is quite tempting, but it is ultimately untrue and unhealthy. Think about it, if your ex could be convinced by something as simple as a text message to get back with you, couldn't he also be easily convinced to leave you again? Would you like to be in a relationship so fragile that a text message could end it? I don't recommend that you start a new relationship with your ex on basis as weak as a text message. It's not the text message that helps you get your ex back into a healthy, long-lasting relationship. It's the strategy, the mindset, the self-improvement work, and the honesty behind that text message that will help you. It's true that sending the right text message at the right time, which can seem almost magical, can help greatly increase your chances. But it is also true that a message like this only works if you focus on solid foundations before sending it. But if you want to get your ex back and keep the relationship permanently, you must work to build a solid foundation with the right strategy. This guide is designed to help you get your ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend back with the right text messages at the right time. Text messages that generate attraction, connection, and trust. When should you text your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend if you want them back? Before you text your ex, you must first understand why and when you should text them. Why and when you text your ex is extremely important if you are trying to get your ex back via text. A good way to do this is by asking yourself the following questions. Why do you text your ex? Why do you want to go back? Why do you think it's a good idea to get back together? What has changed since the breakup that will make your new relationship, if you get back together, different? Should you text your ex? In most cases, you should only text your ex if you want him or her back and believe it is possible to have a healthy, long-term relationship with him or her. I generally don't recommend texting your ex if you want closure. If you still feel like you're needy or desperate after the breakup, texting him won't help you. In most cases, I recommend going 3 to 4 weeks without contact before texting your ex. If you use the no contact rule correctly, you will free yourself from neediness and desperation and begin to have confidence again. If after enough time has passed you still feel like you and your ex had something special, then you should seriously think about what has changed since the breakup and why it would be a good idea to get back together. You are an essential part of what we do on this channel. For this reason, we keep an eye on what you need, and if it is your desire to recover your ex correctly and effectively, you must click on the link below.